Once you decide to remix an OER or to create entirely a new OER, better first decide how you are going to share it and with whom. Also, you have to know how to add license, open license to the content that you have created. So how do you add that? You can visit creativecommons.org and then look for license and tools option and then get started with the chooser. Very good details are given here. Like for further reading, you please follow this site. Right now we are going to use license chooser. Let me click on get started with the chooser. And here are the various steps that we have to follow. If you are confused or if you need any help, what exactly are Creative Commons license, how to apply, what should I consider, what do the icons, Creative Commons icons means, if you have any other questions, what to do, all this information is given here on the right hand side. Now, do you know which license you need? If I say no, then it will ask me all the questions of the Creative Commons license options like attribution, whether you want a commercial usage, you want a derivative work, or you want others to share or not. If I say yes, okay, now it will give me an option, which license do you need? So because I read and I understood about open licenses, now I know I want to share my work with CC by Ford Auto, for example. I chose that, and the license deed information comes here in brief. If you want more details, you can click on this link and you can read about it. Now, next comes optional details, that is attribution details. Title of the work, okay. Adding CC license to self-created works. This is my title. And who is the creator? It's me. And if you have already published this like as a Google Doc or anywhere, if you have a link to that particular information, you can provide a link. If you want to provide your profile, professional profile link, you can provide, for example, in my case, I can give my LinkedIn and year of creation. Okay. Now, just observe what happens here. It is the moment we give these details, right? How do we want it on a print version or on a website? Okay, so let us decide. See, for example, if I want it on a rich text format, like with link to my work or my profile or link to the license, right? If I need a full tools name, this is how it will give me. Otherwise, in short, it will just say CC by, otherwise it will say Creative Commons attribution. So I can just copy this and use it. If you need a HTML code to add it to your website or a blog, you can take this. If I change any text here, for example, I want to add my name full and then I want to provide the details and then I can take it. For example, if you want it as a plain text, you can copy this information. If you want to print out any information and on that you want a Creative Commons license, you can go for this plain text option. So now you know how to choose a license for your work and then how to get this tassel sentence, right? Let's move on. So now you know how to add license to your content. Now where to share? Either in your personal website or a blog or in your school website. Simply what you can do is you can add license details in the footer at the end of the page, or you can use authoring platforms like Camrase or OER Commons or Merlot. You can author material over there. There you will find information how to add license directly. If you are using your own site or a blog or simply using a Google Docs, then you have to use this license generating option from Creative Commons and generate the license. Or another way is simply use Google Docs to author your materials and get a public URL for the document or collection of documents by changing the sharing settings to public on the web. Here I added my license. I'll click on File. I'll click on Share. And then I choose Publish to Web. When I click on this Publish to Web, the content will be published to web with the link. You can share this link with whomever you want to share with. You can always see this stop publishing option if you want to stop it. Whenever you edit or amend this Google Doc, this automatically republishes when changes are made to that particular document.